What's good, everybody? Welcome into the Monday edition of the Early Edge. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine. People ask me all the time, Coach, do you really do a show 7 days a week, 365 days a year, even when there's no sports? You're damn right we do. Now, a little housekeeping before we get into our show today. How much fun was it over the weekend? We tell you all the time, education, entertainment. Now, do we have a good weekend? Yeah, we had a pretty good weekend. UFC, Ian Parker killed it. But we tell you all the time, we want you to have fun doing it. And, man, it was a lot of fun this weekend. So thank you all for following us, for being part of the community, and for building what we're building here at the Early Edge. With that being said, we're ready for the Home Run Derby, baby. That's right. Tonight, the All-Star break is here, and we've got picks for it. Let's bring in the stars of the show. Oh, look who's next to me. Look who's next to me. He is Zack Cimini. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning, guys. I've been waiting for this day. It's truly a day we can just watch the event, have some fun, and truly embrace the term wagertainment.
You're damn right. Now, when this man isn't on the show for a few days, he's like a caged animal. He's like a dog backed into a corner, ready to pounce. Allan Bell, good morning.
Coach, good morning to you. Good morning to all. Yeah, glad to be back.
Man, I want your voice when I grow up. I really, really do. And, of course, he is our rock. He is our leader. He is the maestro. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Kind of a strange day with looking at the calendar, but I kind of like this time because this is when I dive deep into football prep and win totals and future bets. So it's kind of nice to have this break right now about, a month out or 6 weeks out from football.
Yeah, people ask me all the time, do your guys take breaks? It seems like they're working 24/7. We don't have time for breaks. We have no time for breaks because I love seeing all the people in this industry that start to tweet, oh, we're 6 weeks away. Oh, we're 100 days away, whatever it is. You're starting to smell that football season. We have something very, very special planned for everybody for football here at the Early Edge. We're not going to get into that yet. We're about today. So let's go storylines that could affect the betting lines. And AB, I want to start with you because the Open Championship is coming up this week, and there's a lot of volatility going on.
Yeah, there is, Coach. You're exactly right. We've seen already a couple, early exits due to COVID with Bubba Watson, Matsuyama, Kevin Na. I would say if you are looking to bet on the Open Championship this week, take a look at the Scottish Open. Link style play. I think that's where you're going to find your value in players this week. And you're right, it's already turbulent. Make sure that you're paying attention literally minute by minute, day by day.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. A lot of the American players went over, played the Scottish Open. Justin Thomas had a good day on Sunday. Xander Schauffele had a good day. John Rahm stumbled Sunday, but keep an eye on those guys, as AB says. Also, first cut, mega preview Tuesday afternoon. And, of course, we'll have our golf-only episode in your feed Wednesday morning with all of our Open Championship picks from our guy, Rick Rungood, Rick G. Now, last night, the Bucks, we had a -4.5, so now it's 2-1 in the NBA Finals. Maestro, I know you're on that today.
Yeah, Coach, I've been fortunate. I had the Suns the first two games. I had Milwaukee all on sportsline.com, and I'm about to enter my pick as soon as we get off this show. I do like one side of Game 4, but a couple things that I think you have to mention from last night. One, Scott Foster, that vendetta with Chris Paul, and I'm not taking anything away. I wanted the Bucks last night. I didn't know Scott Foster was going to ref, but CP3 has now had 13 playoff games with Scott Foster, or the last 13. His teams are 1-12 in those games, and the only game they won was the Ayton alley-oop, which Chris Paul didn't play in. So, you can read about it. It's real. There is bad blood there. I don't know if it psychs out the Suns when they see Scott Foster or if he's really taking it out on them. But just something else that Monty Williams, I don't think he's going to coach like he did in Game 3. Game 3, DeAndre Ayton gets 4 fouls. He takes him out. I think he just wanted to see, hey, can my really small lineup compete? They were still within single digits in the third quarter. And the answer is no, they cannot compete. And I think he learned that. So I think when Ayton gets into foul trouble again, he's not going to take him out because what's the point of taking him out? You give yourself zero chance of winning. Whereas if he stays in, maybe he avoids foul, the 5th foul or the 6th foul, and you give yourself a chance. Obviously, he's the most indispensable player. Also, you could look for Booker to play a little bit better. But the Bucks definitely know the formula right now, and that's to pound it inside. So, I can't wait for Game 4. It should be a great game.
Yeah, it was interesting to see how Monty Williams decided to play that last night. Down by 20, we've seen teams come back from that kind of a deficit He just set Devin Booker down and said, you know what? I'm going to play for the next game, and did not play him in the fourth quarter. As far as Ayton's concerned, learn how not to foul. Understand sometimes you can give up a bucket to stay on the floor. It drives me nuts as a former college player when really important players just do stupid things and make stupid fouls. All right, thank you for that. Let's get in now to our boards today. Now, if you're not following us at SportsLine yet, I tell you all the time, I feel like I'm repeating myself, but until the entire world is with us at SportsLine, I'm going to tell you, use that promo code EDGE. Get signed up 30 days for free. Then afterwards, you're playing with house money, and then there's nothing more I can do for you. You're welcome. All right. I actually had people tweeting me about this last night. True. Gold Cup, soccer, Martin Green, killing it. Now, if England could just make some penalty kicks, we'd be all good. But we're going back to the well today. Gold Cup, Jamaica, Suriname. And if you guys watch the show, you know the thing I love the most. Overs, baby. I love rooting for overs. So we're going to go over 2.5, minus 110. This game starts at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and I cannot wait for this game tonight. We're going to go over 2.5 goals. Now, let's get into the Home Run Derby. 8 men tonight. The favorite, Shohei Ohtani. That's right, the man from the Angels, plus 200. The long shot, Trey Mancini, plus 1,400. Who is your favorite to hit the longest home run? You got it. Shohei Ohtani, plus 275. To reach the final, the two favorites, Ohtani on one side, Joey Gallo on the other side. Gallo. Sorry, I love my cousin Vinny. All right, here we go. Zach, you're up first. What do you like tonight?
Yeah, I'm just going to go, with the second player on this list, Joey Gallo, plus 450 to win the Home Run Derby. He comes into this competition as hot as anyone, 11 home runs in his last 12 games. And I love the fact he didn't make his official announcement to join the Derby until July 7th. So a recent announcement, I think that's going to help him. He's just going to come in and keep doing what he's been doing. While Ohtani, he was the first one that said he was going to participate on June 18th. So the pressure's all on him as the home run leader. And I think that's going to bode for the advantage of Joey Gallo in that last round. And then his first round matchup against Trevor Story, I think Story, he may feel the home crowd a little bit, but Joey Gallo is too much for him in this competition.
But isn't it a nice breath of fresh air to have the biggest star in the game say, I'm going to go and participate in everything? Home Run Derby, he's going to pitch, he's going to play as a DH. I love that Ohtani stepped in first. And, man, he hit some long home runs this week, too. But Gallo is a solid pick. All right, AB, you always seem to find little nuggets, little numbers that other people don't even think about. What do you got for us today?
Yeah, Coach, you love overs. I love overs, too. And here's the deal. You're going to find the over-under longest home run, 510.5 feet. Now, check your book. You might get 504.5 feet. So keep an eye on that. But I'm going to go with the over on that, and here's why. Colorado tonight, forecast going to be over 90 degrees, nice, hot, and 10-mile-an-hour-per-hour winds blowing east to northeast, which means it's coming out of right field. Shohei Ohtani, he is going to mash and crash tonight. And here's the thing. Former Rocky slugger Matt Holliday told MLB.com leading into this event, he thinks there's definitely a chance that a ball is hit close to 550 feet tonight. So give me the over 510.5.
Wow. And I'll be honest with you. I don't know how I feel about somebody other than M Squared talking about the weather. It's a little weird for me. But I'm here for it. All right, Maestro, there is nothing you can't do. What are you looking at today?
All right, I'm not going to pretend that I have, spent hours and hours of research, but I do agree with Matt Severance, who likes Joey Gallo on the site to win it all. I do agree with Zack Cimini. But instead of risking that because he's got to beat Ohtani and get all the way, I'm just going to play him in the first round over Trevor Story. Had an elbow injury this year. I think he's there because he's the hometown favorite, but I don't think that's going to matter. Gallo's uppercut swing, I think, is going to be too much. So I'll just take Gallo over Story, minus 175 in the first round.
Wait a second. Did you say minus 175? See, I love the pick, but that's some high juice. So today, a special home run derby, mile high air is the juice, Maestro?
It's worth the squeeze.
You're damn right it is, and it is today. Boy, that felt good. All right, so we're going to go Gallo minus 175. All right, we also have a gem today. Come on, grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap. Now, I can't say that this is glorious because it's just a little limited, but it's still solid. We'll go with solid. All right, Zach, he's on Joey Gallo to win it all at plus 450. Now, keep in mind, there are brackets here. I don't want to get a tweet that says, hey, coach, I bet on 2 guys that are in the same bracket to win it all. Pay attention. All right, then AB, he's on the longest home run over 510.5. Now, he told you some books have different distances. My book that I use has 504.5. So if you can get it closer, play it. But that mile high air, I can see, boom, Carl Ravitch going, and it's a long shot by Ohtani, 509. What? 512. Boom, catch it. All right, and the Maestro, minus 175, Joey Gallo over Trevor Story in round 1. Then for SportsLine, we're going to go a little soccer today. Jamaica and Suriname, or Tsunami, whatever you want to call it, we're going over 2.5 goals, minus 110. Then the gym today, it may not be as juicy as we like, but plus 182, we're going to go 2 ways. Over 2.5 goals in the soccer game, and then Shohei Ohtani. We got to get him in the show. Over Juan Soto in round number 1. That's right. You can bet the matchups as well all the way through. We're going to Shohei over Juan Soto. You put those 2 things together. We've got a nice little 2-way parlay for plus 182. I'm going to be on an airplane watching on the back of a Delta seat. So, Delta, thank you very much for still having Wi-Fi and Dish Network television. I love you. We all love all of you at home. Boy, it's kind of like the start of our 2nd season, right? You've got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. For AB, for Zach Attack, for the Maestro, and for our executive producer, the jeweler, who puts it all together. We love you. We grind. 7/365, right here, your daily sports betting show of record. We like to call it the Early Edge. Good luck.
Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.